Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Dan the T-Shirt Guy, and welcome to the Never Show, where you never quite know what we're going to do next. The only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget. And yes, it is Wednesday, so it's time to review the movies. And today's movie is Sully. I really had a hard time watching this. I don't know why. Clint Eastwood is a tearjerker of a director, I have to admit. This was based on the book Highest Duty by the author, by Chesley Sullenberger himself, and Jeffrey Zauskow, based on the book, which I don't know if they wrote this book. I don't know all the real information on this one. Let's just run down the cast and crew. Tom Hanks as Sully Sullenberger. Aaron Eckhart as Jeff Sykes. I have to admit, Aaron Eckhart looks better as he gets older. I don't know why. He's one of those people. Valerie Maffini as Dana Higgins. Delphi Harrington as Lucy Palmer. Mike O'Malley as Charles Porter, Jamie Sheridan as Ben Edwards, Ann Gunn as Elizabeth Davis, Mike Calhoun as Mike Clary, Ahmed Lycan as Egyptian driver, Laura Lindsay as Laura Sullenberger. Jeez. Hard names are hard for me, okay? Sorry, ADD, can't help it. Yeah, distributed by Warner Brothers, produced by Clint Eastwood, Alan Stewart, and Frank Marshall, which the things that the pilot has to go through to learn how to fly, I don't think I have that in me. I am deathly afraid of heights. Flying on a plane is the most scariest thing for me. Being in that small metal tube, I have something called claustrophobia. And knowing that I have no control and that the pilot has full control means so much to me. If it was a smaller airplane and I could see the pilot and he could see me and all that stuff, I might not be as uptight. I don't know. On January 2009, Captain Sullenberger and his co-pilot emergency landed in the Hudson River. I remember this on the news. I remember the news talking about, oh my gosh, these people are going to die from crashing into the river to exposure to the cold. All 155 passengers and crew walked away from this. This man is pretty much just the right man for the right job. And to see what he went through after that crash, they did pick apart. They looked for pilot error. They looked for everything. And in the end, everything that Captain Sullenberger said was true. The engines didn't work. Birds got sucked up. That's like me leaving nuts in the intake of my, so crappy Buick. When there is no power, you can't go anywhere, and you lose control. I think that in that hour, he did everything right, and people were looking to defame this man, and he held strong. I don't know what reserve this man had, why we were looking for fault when this man says this is what happened. I mean, they want to confirm that result, I understand, but to pick apart a plane, a flight, a pilot like that, I felt it hurt him. I now know that I understand that now he is now retired at this point. He is at the current age, he is 65. So yeah, maybe it is time to give up the stick after that one. I don't know what else to say about this movie. I don't want to say bad things about it because it is what it is. It is a dramatization of actual events. And sometimes this timeline is sped up. And, not everything is as funny as it was when it was that time. 2009 was tumultuous, but apparently this was the one guy who, was okay. Do I see this as a future DVD buy? This is a really difficult one for me. I'm not big on docudramas. I really don't want to buy this because it is a tearjerker for me, and crying and stuff isn't something that makes me feel good, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to pass. Do I see this as a future theater rewatch? No, because this was accidental. My going to this movie today was, in fact, an accident. I wanted to see something cheerful and happy and la la la. I wanted to see the movie with the talking animals, or the movie with the talking fish, or the one with the dragon. But no, I ended up here. I believe this is a good movie. I think everyone should see this to see what happens when something really goes wrong, and how people are going to pick you apart and how to act in that moment. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend this, but be warned, it is a tearjerker, and you are going to feel very emotionally moved to this, which is hard for me to express because I'm a dude, and, well, we do cry, but we never cry in public or on YouTube. Although, if I had a million subscribers tomorrow, I would cry. I would cry, and I would videotape the out of that. And I just swore. I'm so sorry. Do I see this as a TV watch? Yes, I do see this as a TV watch, just because this was the hardest movie to review for me at this point. If you like what you see in here, click that like button down below. And if you want better movie reviews later on, hopefully that this is not a horrible one for you. I salute Captain Chesley Sullenberger III. American heroes, I guess. In my eyes, at least. I didn't know much about him until this movie. So if you like what you see in here, click that subscribe button, and I'll make better movie reviews later on. And I'll see you in the next movie review. Bye.